Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Sound Test Room. Tonight we are taking a look at the Moog Model 15 and a pack that was out about 4 years ago. RUSTIK, our friend RUSTIK, made this pack for the Sound Test Room, years ago. And I lost it. I don't know what I did with it. And people were still buying it, trying to buy it. And I was saying, I don't know where it is. I had to, So now what I've done is that I've actually found it. Now, if you are a Patreon, right, you will have this pack now in the Patreon folder, and it will be free to download and install for you. If you don't want to become a Patreon for $1 a month, it's only $1 a month. But if you don't want to come out and you would rather just buy it, you can buy it for £3, £3 off Gumroad. There is a link in the description for the Gumroad. And there's also a link to become a patron if you want to become a patron. However, it's entirely up to you, of course. So this pack is very science fictiony, very experimental, very, very cool. People loved it. Anyway, so that's what we're going to take a look at. We're running it in Cubase at the moment, and you'll see it has 60 presets. This is one of them. Keys. It's keys one space place keys. It's a very, very, very nice pack. So before I get into doing this, I want to show you how you install it. So for instance, at the moment you'll see it says RUSTIK KRANK there. If I was to delete this pack here, boink, delete RUSTIK KRANK and with its 60 presets, okay. So now it's gone. We don't have it in the actual Moog anymore. Oh, thanks, Vortex. Thank you. What's that? Oh, that's the synth. The synth is mad. You select patches and it'll all just suddenly play. Anyway, so you can get, if you're a patron, you can get them for nothing else. I'm going to show you exactly what you do now. So, look, let's close Cubase a sec. Let's leave it there. But we know we've just deleted Model D, right? So, let's close it out. Let me just get reconnection back on the Steinbeck. Right, so here's the thing. If you're a Patreon, you click on the rewards link. Now, if you're a Patreon, you'll know where that is. There is a rewards link in every single post. Okay, and there's also a completely separate independent rewards post. You can't miss it. When you open it, you'll cut to this, which is the Dropbox folder, which contains all of the free stuff for Patreon. Okay, if you go now into synth patches, now also another point I want to point out as well, I've just added today also a very, very cool new mini sampler instrument, which is only available for Patreons. If you click on the mini sampler folder now, click on my preset or whatever it is, you'll see that I have added a patch called 5 ambiances over 5 octaves. I'm going to show you that as well. This is free to all Patreons, okay? So if you've got Cubase, you can access all these free presets for the micro sample, and I've just added a new one today. There will be at least one new mini sampler instrument added each week, okay? And these were not made with iOS, okay? So, Right, okay, let's go back. So you're in here, you're looking for your RUSTIK KRANK patches if you're a Patreon. If you've bought it from Gumroad, you'll get a download link direct. It works the same way. Go into synth patches, and you'll see here it says, just above it says Moog model RUSTIK KRANK. It's the RUSTIK KRANK one. You just tap on it here, tap on it again, and you'll see it'll do this, and it'll go, oh look, RUSTIK KRANK M15 bank it is. So we tap on the little things here, we hit share, we hit export file, And Model D should show up. If it doesn't, you can go along here to more and look for it that way. But it should work, to be fair. Tap on this and it will say import bank. Now just make sure that you download the bank as well, okay? That wherever you store it, you downloaded it as well. Some people think it just automatic, but if it's not, there'll be a little download link at the side of these files if it's not downloaded. But this should be absolutely fine. And we'll just go, look, it says RUSTIK KRANK /1. We'll just go import. And it's done. We go to our things now and we should have it in here. And there it is. RUSTIK KRANK is back in our things and we can carry on with our demo. We can go to our, let's go to our mixer. Oh, let's go back to, it's opened it in the actual thing. Let's go back and open up Cubase now. And it should be, sorry about that, when it's swapping between things, it cuts off the audio interface. It should now be in our Model 15 pack again, hopefully, with a bit of luck. RUSTIK KRANK 1, there it is, awesome stuff. So now we can look for presets, look for our RUSTIK KRANK pack, and there's the... And if you want to dive into the mad world of a modular synth program, Model 15 is the one for you. I'm sure Walt probably understands this way better than I do. Anyway, let's listen to a few of the patches, and then, well, I must demo that mini sampler pack as well. So just, you'll see a lot of these things are self-generating. They'll just play. And if you want to record them, all you need to do is hit play and record, and it just records all the MIDI data in for you. Awesome stuff. Now we can also select presets, like, let's open it full screen. We can also select presets if we're not on our presets browser. We can also select them here. I'd like to say hello to everybody who's here as well. Hi DJ Normanton, hi Wal, hi Michael, hi Stephen, hello Joe, hi Colin, hi Jim, hi Mr. Rimmer, hi Horde, and anyone else who may be watching. I know Vortex is here. Hi Vortex, hope you are well. Anyone I met, Joe, Darrow, Andy, Jim, Rexcellent, McGee. Anyone else who I may have missed, I do apologise, but welcome anyway. So yeah, it's awesome. It's an awesome synth. Oh, Russ is here. Hello, Russ. How are you? Now let's see. Let's go to our presets. Now there are a few sounds that are absolutely, kind of normal for RUSTIK. Hi, Sickle. That's a brill sound, isn't it? That's like a normal sound. So watch your volumes when you're swapping patches with Model 15. See, it gets quite loud. Now, before I go any further with Model D, I want to show you the new mini sampler instrument that I've added this morning for Patreons. Okay, so this is just for Patreons, or you know. Okay, so I'm going to just close this out, and here it is. It's called 5 ambiances over 5 octaves, and what I did is I recorded some hardware stuff and mixed it with some VST stuff and samples and things. So we've got, if we go to edit now, we can see if I can do this thing that makes it. There we go, like that. You can see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 patches, and they're spread over 5 octaves. So C1, C3. So from C1, C3. And if I just close that now, if I play them, so I'm going to have to switch that off. So here is the first one. I think, yes it is. So here's C2, and they're all set to loop as well. Now, because I mapped the 5 ambiances over each octave, they're all. If they're tonal, they'll play in C, so that would be normal. So you can, you know, and then obviously they can go up. But they're all set to loop anyway. So that's the first one. Here's the second one. Of course, it's polyphonic, so you can mix and match. So there's the second one. Here's the third. Very cool, eh? Go for an octave. Here's the fourth. And the fifth one, which I think is one of my favorites, is a really, really, really spooky one. Anyway, so they're the new instruments that have been added to Mini Sampler. If you're a Patreon, you can grab them from the rewards folder like I showed you. Just go into the rewards folder, Mini Sampler, and it's called 5 ambiances over 5 octaves, and they're yours for free. Okay, so also, if you're a patron, the Rustic KRANK patches are yours for free as well. So here we go, back to KRANK. So let's go. Let's err on the side of caution, shall we? Now, if you're into science fiction, you can't go wrong with this pack. Yeah, exactly. I thought it. I thought that's what you meant, Colin. But I was thinking, oh shit, is he actually getting flooded? That's a cool patch. You also have Aftertouch, of course, with the Model D. Brilliant. Listen, So listen, so here's some of the cool stuff you can do. See, it's kind of just does its own thing, right? I don't know if you can see it putting in the data. I like this. I'm just recording a few bars of it. So I can stop recording anytime. And you'll see it's got this MIDI data in there now. If I freeze this to render the track, I'm gonna, oh, it hasn't rendered it. Oh, that's a bum bag, isn't it? Oh, never mind. It actually, do you know what the weird thing is? It actually did. I think it might be because I'm set like this. So let's try that, shall we? Let's try it that way. Yeah, it was. I have my settings on Cubase to render between locators. So now if we delete this particular patch here, delete, I've got what I've just recorded, which is awesome. I can go in here and let's just normalize that. So and we could do some music concrete stuff with this, but we won't tonight because I've got a mega tutorial on music concrete and the principles of that type of experimental music. It's not for tonight. Let's just copy and paste this. Now I'm not going to do any crossfadey stuff, but it might actually be. It looks kind of okay-ish. Maybe I'm just going to switch this off, right? The thing. So, and I'm just going to let's go. I'm just going to first of all just do that, and I'm just going to select this, and I'm just going to do that. So we'll have a slight crossfade because it's experimental. It won't make any difference. I'm not like worrying about timing and things like this. I just want to see how it sounds. It sounds quite nice. Let's skip forward to where it blends over. Should sound okay. Yeah, it doesn't sound too bad. We could actually make it a lot better than that, couldn't we? By doing this and kind of doing that. I think maybe yeah. And also as well, if we add some black hole to that, it's going to be even better. I probably didn't even need to fade it so much. Okay, and now so let's have this kind of rain vibe going on as well. So let's give it a quick count in. It's weird. Oh, I know why. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool beans in it, let's be fair. So, let that fade out. Epic. I'm not going to play it again, don't worry. I'm going to add in now another Model 15. That's one thing I do wish Cubasers would have, was a search parameter. Let's see. Some of these, they're really, really experimental. Some of them. You can do a lot of cool stuff. It's so cool. It's such a cool pack. How do you get the control? How do you get? Let me just. Hang on a minute, Colin. How the hell do you stop it? It's a thing, isn't it? Let me change patch. Oh, let me just recon. Doug, how do you get back to the controls on a Model 15 after closing the preset screen? Have the arpeggiator covering controls? I can't seem to get... right, okay, right. Okie dokie. So, preset screen, right? Open this. ARP. There's the arpeggiator controls. If you tap on ARP again, it will close it. You can't do... It looks like you can do it from there as well. Or if you like it, sometimes it's like this, and you think, "Oh my God, I can't get rid of anything. Wait, how do I find all my stuff?" There's a little X on the ARP control there, but it's best to use the X control, and then to close the key control or open the key control. So open the blade scaling or the key. So like any Moog type stuff. ARP control, just tap the little X button, or if the keys aren't there and ARP is... Close this. Close keys. Open ARP. If the keys aren't there on the screen, you can just tap ARP again, and it will go back to the main view like this. And just mess around with some of the stuff, because it's pretty cool. If you mess it up, right? If you do something like this, let's make this impossible for it to be a patch. I'll take that out. So it's still going to make noise. Let's do this. It's still going to make noise. Let's do this. Oh look, it stopped making noise because the patch is invalid. There's a little exclamation mark appeared there. It's just kind of like a thing. So well, you could then repatch it yourself, or no sound, incomplete patch. The Model 15 is receiving signals from the controller, but no sound has been output. So examine the signal flow of your patch and confirm that your cables are connected. Do you want to undo? Well, okay, we'll just undo. Okay. Oh. And we've got our sound back to its last usable thing. Now, Colin, Doug, how do you get back to the... Did that work for you, Colin? Is that okay? So presets. Let's listen to... We've done this. Another self-generating Cool Beans patch. See, I love this because look... You can just play it. But I have it in standalone. Right, okay. Just okay, let's just all right, no sweat, dude. Let's close this. Let's try it in right. We'll try it in standalone. Where is it now? In Moog, Model 15. Okay, so there. Well, that's Moog. So we can close that. So if ARP is this, there's no right. So and we've got keys and ARP now, but you have enough room to see keys. So although there's no X to close the ARP, you can actually close the keys and then tap on ARP again, and that will close it in there as well. Or if the ribbon is open, you tap on the ribbon again. The ARP is open, you tap on the ARP again. Keys are open, tap on keys. If that is open and the ARP, you'll always be able to see at least one that you can close at the top in standalone mode. So close the ribbon and then tap on ARP to close the arpeggiator, the arpeggiator bit. So I hope that helps. I thought it'd probably work the same. Yeah, awesome. So that's okay. At least that worked. Well, awesome. Oh, okay, good stuff, Colin. So let's go back into it here. See what's going on. What's nice with Model 15 is playing with the controls. Now, I have a very limited idea of how this works, but I'm getting better. But I think also as well, if you're a patron, there are some other Model 15 patches as well, patch banks that you can install from there as well, along with loads of others. Right, okay, so 60 patches as well, which is good. I know that RUSTIK put a lot of work into these when he made them. It's all very cool sci-fi. No, they won't work on any Moog. It's a totally different type of synth, Moog. Moog is samples. That's how it works. This is synthesis. It's not the same. It's not the same. It has an Moog type keyboard. Blade scaling keyboard. But they're not interchangeable. They're different types of synth. Talking about, oh, sorry Joe, sorry. Oh, such a dickhead. I love this pack. If you watch my video from about 4 years ago, I loved it then as well. What's this? I thought you meant would the patches between this and Moog, were they compatible? But they're not. Just that's all I mean. That's a cool patch. FX lead. Oh, I'll just turn the microphone down. Hang on. Turn the microphone down and add some reverb. Look, listen to this. Some nice ring modulating. It's mine and Joe's wedding anniversary on Tuesday. So don't forget, if you're not a Patreon and you would like these packs for free, just become a Patreon. It'll cost you $1 a month and you get access to everything. We've got tons of synth patches and loads of stuff coming. And also, if you'd just like to buy the pack, you can buy it from Gumroad. There is a link in the description below. Nice bit of aftertouch. I like tabletop, I do. Did another thing with table. I might download tabletop again, you know, and tell you what I like about tabletop. I like the sequencer. I can't remember what it's called now. Blue thing with the squares. I love that, I do. That's really cool. Thanks, Scott. All right, lads, we'll just have a chat, eh? Well, I'll take you back 25 years when... That's awesome. That patch is really cool. Some great patch. Well, we're only on 37, but we've got 70. We're never going to get through more. Oh, this has got that cool thing where you can reverse the polarity of the keyboard. Guys, thank you very much for joining me this evening where we took a look at the return of the RUSTIK KRANK pack. Just to reiterate, you can buy this if you're not a patron and you want it, you can buy it from Gumroad. There is a link in the description below. If you are a patron, then at the beginning of the video I showed you how you can just get these and install them for free, along with loads and loads of other stuff. Anyway, I'm going to let you say ta-ra to each other for a couple of minutes, and hopefully I will see you all very soon. Yes, probably tomorrow evening with some other madness. Soon we're going to be doing some kind of tuition courses for music concrete as well, because I like experimental music and everyone should have a go at experimental music at some point, because it's a really good way to inspire ideas and things and break out of a comfort zone that you might be stuck in or something, you know. And we can do it with electronic music and sequences and all sorts of cool stuff. We just follow a few basic ideas and concepts, and we're good to go. Anyway, guys, I'm going to close the microphone. Bless you all, seriously. If you want a super chat, please do. If you haven't already struck the like, please strike it. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And please consider becoming a Patreon. I will see you guys later. Ta-da.